Hey Journey Group, it's November, which means it's time for another PFO update. And this month I wanted to talk about PFO and the relationships and friendships that I've made so far in Playing for Others. PFO is such an amazing organization, and it's really hard to completely describe it, and a really good quote that helps me explain this is, "A word is elegy to what it signifies." I don't know if you've heard this quote before, but what it means is that once you assign a word to something, you lose everything else that you haven't described with that one word. And PFO is an amazing group, but one thing that you need to kind of understand it all is by being there and experiencing the feelings and all the warmth and the love that everyone has for one another. The best description I can give you is that PFO is an amazing place. Everyone's so accepting and inclusive, and we always have a blast together. And I know that if I ever needed anything, I could call anyone up and they would listen, and I could confide in them anything I needed. One of the PFO teens that I admire the most is Clara Howell. She is so nice, and I know that if I ever needed anything, she'd be there for me. And she's so accountable and accepting. She's my small group leader, so she sends out emails and she makes sure that we're also accountable. And at school, she always brings inclusiveness, so it's not just at PFO where she's inclusive, it's everywhere. And I try to be that way, so she's my role model. And it's amazing. Most PFO teams are so inclusive as well, and it's such a great organization. And I wanted to thank you all for donating to Playing for Others. It means the world to me that you care so much about the organization that I love. Everything about PFO is just amazing. We have such an impact, even the small things, like at buddy events, when we learn things from our buddies, we learn things like patience, or that maybe all these words and talking aren't really necessary. Maybe a smile or a simple sign will suffice, and those mean more than 1,000 words. And it's so great just to experience these things and to form relationships with people that maybe we wouldn't normally reach out to. And that's what you're supporting when you donate for Playing for Others. So thank you for being part of this journey, and I will talk to you in November. Have a fabulous November.